It's FA Cup day, everybody, albeit the qualifying round's not the real thing. But welcome back to Reece FC. This is episode 5 already, and yes, we've reached the FA Cup stage of the game. Let's give you a recap. We had a big fixture against Oxford City, which was a bit of a relegation scrap, but unfortunately we haven't managed to pick up more than 2 points in the last two games since you was last with us, with the 2-0 defeat to Chelmsford. But we went away to Oxford, drew 1-1. We was leading in that game, so it was disappointing to come away with a 1-1 draw. It was a penalty, and it was a very soft penalty as well. It looked like the player, their attacker, didn't even go to ground. It was just a standing tackle. We looked like we kicked the ball away, and it was a penalty. So I wasn't best pleased with that one. The Bath game, it's just we got ourselves back into it. Disappointed not to get 3 points at home, but we've gone 2 games unbeaten, which we haven't done since the start of the season. We did do it with Hempstead and Welling, but yeah, trying to just get a bit of consistency, and we've lost one of the last 5 games, so hopefully we're on a bit of a upwards curve in terms of form. But it's a break from the league, and we're with the FA Cup today against Hayes and Yeading United. Just an overview as well. We have tried to, as you know, the budget isn't great. We've got we're spending 4,573 on wages. That isn't right, actually. Hang on a minute. Let's go to where is finances, right below. Currently spending 4 or 5. Something's changed there. I haven't changed anything. But anyway, I haven't changed any budgets, but mate, did the board automatically adjust your budgets if you're over on the wages? Because now it's saying we're in budget, right? Yeah, £145 a week available. That's weird. It wasn't like that at the end of the last time I was in this save. That's very strange. But anyway, we tried to get rid of a couple of players to accommodate for that, but maybe I don't need to now. We put Tyler Christian Law, who's currently in the squad, so a bit silly, but because he's got quite a high value of 13,000 and he's on £150 a week, we've tried to offer him out to clubs just to get that wage bill down and try and get a bit of recoup some money into the club. And also, I think it was Heinz Cadet as well. Yeah, here he is. So he's worth £2,100. He's on £110 a week. We've also tried to offer him out to clubs, but there are no interest in them 2 players at all. So this is the side we have picked for the FA Cup game against Hayes and Yeading. Not much change from the previous game, I don't think. Christian Law is in there, as you can see. That's one of the players we've offered to other clubs. Obviously, we're happy to still play him though, so while he's here, we'll use him. But looking at them finances a minute ago, I'm not too worried now about selling them. Let's see how it goes. A bit weird what happened there. But anyway, let's encourage them. I expect nothing from a win from this match, which is true. We should be beating a team like that. Anyway, let's delegate this. That's better. Only one player's motivated. That's a great sign, isn't it? Here we go, the FA Cup campaign. I'd love to get to the first round. Play a league slide. Which would be lovely. Again, see, it keeps saying, encouraging us to play that short passing play. It's maybe something we should look at eventually. We are playing the counter-attacking system. Maybe we should have gone tiki-taka today, but we reverted back to the counter-attacking system in the last couple of games. And it's not worked out too bad, really. We're unbeaten in the last 2, but this is no highlight yet. That's really concerning, considering we're playing a team a league or 2 below us. 4 shots to their 4. We're not keeping possession, which you kind of expect anyway of a counter-attacking system. Maybe we'll revert to that in the second half, because it's been a very poor first half, really, isn't it? Nothing to really show for it. I can't believe we played nearly 40 minutes and we haven't had a highlight. The last game I played against Bath or the Oxford game, there was loads of highlights, and typically we didn't record that one, did we? There's the first action of the first half. There's a yellow card. But that is disappointing, isn't it? Let's give them. Let's encourage the players and give them a morale boost. No, the performance was disappointing, and we will tell them that. Let's go to a tiki-taka. I think let's get a bit more possession. Let's push him up. What's best here? Roast's better there. Fitness-wise, there's a lot of 6.5s. Green's been terrible. We might have to take him out soon because he's been very poor. Let's have a little look. I'll set up how I want it to be. I thought maybe it'd just be like goals only or something. That's why we're not seeing a highlight. But still 0-0. Still no highlight. 52 minutes into the game. This is very poor. Not what I had in mind at all. So show some passion, lads. Show us that you want to get through to the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. An hour gone, still nothing. What's going on? Who can I take off? Chidozy, he's got 6.8. You can maybe come out wide. Can Lawrence play out wide? I don't think he can. Lawrence can play anywhere. Quality player for us. Make a change at the back as well. Let's rest up Clements. Big player for us. Certificates of attributes here. He's an advanced playmaker. Maybe he can come in. Or Christian Law is having an absolute mare out there. So we're going to put Marrett in. Players an advanced playmaker. Let's give him a support role though. Let's see. There's 3 changes there. And I have faith in all of you. But none of you seem to care, do you? And it helps if I learn to keep pressing play after I've paused it. And here's our first highlight after 62 minutes. And it's their highlight. This isn't good, is it? Let's hopefully we can steal the ball back here. We have. Here's Patterson. He plays it out wide now to Green. I've almost forgotten how to commentate now. It's been so long. Lawrence to Marrett, who we've just brought on. 19-year-old midfielder. I've got a feeling I've just signed him. We'll check after. I think I have. And the ball in. Akinyemi, 1-0 to Reece FC. Great header from Akinyemi. It's a long time coming. He doesn't seem to score in this tiki-taka system. Tiki-taka system. Out wide to Green. That was a lovely ball out wide. We might as well watch the replays because we haven't had much else to talk about. Akinyemi, keeper, probably should have done better. Looked like he actually palmed it in, but who cares? Dippo Akinyemi back on the score sheet for us. And let's finally praise the lads. Should have been doing this much earlier, but I haven't been. I've used all 3 subs, of course. I was about to take Akinyemi off because he's got 69% condition. We could do with him in the league. 20 minutes left though. It's Hayes and Yeading United 0, Reece FC 1. It'd be lovely to get this victory. It would be nice to have in all competitions 3 games unbeaten. That would be really nice. Be nice not to see a red circle on the schedule for a little while. Billy Roaster's got his first yellow card of the season. He's had a mare as well, 6.3. There's too many low ratings in this team. On every week, every game, there seems to be low ratings. Hayes, I don't like this. Hayes and Yeading have the ball. Bertrand. And it's in. Offside. We've got away with one there. It did look offside. But I feel like I always shout for offside, so I didn't want to say it then. But it did look offside from the initial cross. He's miles off, isn't he? Peacock. Lovely finish, though. Coming to the closing stages of the game now. Can we hold on? It'd be nice to. 3 minutes of injury time. Let's hopefully not see another highlight, because I will be rather worried. And it's finished 1-0. We are through to the third qualifying round. At least we're on track for one of the board's club visions this year. Steve Sheehan can't think of anything particular needs addressing. I will tell them, well done lads, that's a good win. I don't want to keep telling them off every game, even though I think we should have done better there. We need to get the morale up at the club. Marrett, did I sign him since the last save? Yes, I did. Vaughan Marrett. Completely forgot about that one. Youngster. I think we scouted him from the trial day. He's got a good potential ability. It could be a superb rating for our senior team. He's 19 years of age. We may look to use him a little bit more often in that attacking midfield role if we play that tiki-taka system. Up next for us is Dulwich Hamlet, I believe. Where are they in the league? They are 9th. Let's have a look at the table here. We're 17th on 11, Dulwich Hamlet on 15. We're 6 points off the playoffs. Not too bad, eh? Put 2 points off the relegation zone. We are back with a draw for the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. This is happening sooner than I thought. Thought we'd get the Dulwich game out of the way first. But let's have a look here. We're going to do it one by one until we come up. Let's hope it's early because there's a lot of games. Nice to get a home tie, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. Let's get a nice, easy game, hopefully, because we want to get through. We're still not here, are we? It'd be nice to be looking out for a certain team. Maybe we. Oh, here we go. We have got a home tie. Who have we got? Bath City. Oh, didn't really want that. Didn't really want that one. Let's draw all the teams now. Bath City at home. We obviously played them a couple of games ago and we drew 1-1. That was an offline game. Brendan O'Cran got the goal there. And that is only in a couple of weeks' time, actually. Yeah, so we will show that one because we want to have a little FA Cup run. But we will take you to the Dulwich Hamlet game now. And just like that, here we are, Dulwich Hamlet away in the Vanarama National League South. We have made a change in midfield. We've brought in Vaughan Marrett into centre midfield. Can he play anything better than a ball-winning midfielder? A deep line playmaker. Optimistic that. Sorry, actually, we've made 2 changes. Ockran's come in as well for Harvey. We need a win here. It would be lovely to win here away from home at Dulwich. This is Akinyemi's old club, I think. So it'd be nice if he can pick up a goal or 2 here. We are the underdogs, aren't we? Give him a bit of a morale boost. Yeah, we're the underdogs. Give the fans a performance to cheer for. I have faith in you. I have faith in you as well in the attack. Of course, I have faith in you. Go and get us a couple of goals. Akinyemi showed Dulwich they were wrong to get rid of you. Yeah, that was how it worked anyway. But we're underway. Hopefully a few more key highlights rather than going for a whole hour of the game and not having anything to commentate on. It doesn't help my commentating skills when that happens. But as that being said, 10 minutes in, we're already being encouraged to play a short pass in the play. That is something we do need to look into, isn't it? But I don't see the point in when you're counter-attacking in this league. You should be launching that board forward, I would have thought. Anyway, 20 minutes gone. We still haven't had a highlight, but we've got one now as a corner for Dulwich Hamlet. Cleared away. They've got possession again with Chapman at the edge of the box. Plays it out wide to Ainsworth. Matsuaka gets rid of it, and it's wide from Hyde. Goal kick for ECFC. Bit of a let-off there. We've had a few shots, a few chances early on in this game. Promising signs. Possession-wise, they are edging it. It shows we are breaking away when we're getting the ball, which is exactly what we need. Chapman's been shown a yellow card for them. There's a throw deep in their own half for Dulwich, and we've stolen the ball back here. Here's Cole to Billy Roast. We need a better performance from him today. Vaughan Marrett, the new signing. This is his first start today. Out wide to Green. Back into Byron Lawrence. Whenever he's got the ball, he can produce magic. Good ball in is Akinyemi's header. I thought it was 1-0. I thought we just went ahead there. Half hour gone though. We've had a couple of good chances. Akinyemi nearly bagged a goal against his former club. But we are on the attack again. Green into Cole. Back to Green. Whips the ball in. Cleared away. But Billy Roast picks it up with Vaughan Marrett now. Back to Roast. Good ball out wide to Sade, who plays it inside to Ockran. Back out wide to Sade. What can he do here? He's back to Marrett, to Lawrence. Back to Ockran. We're knocking the ball around nicely here. It's a good strike and a good save. Did it hit the post? It hit the post. Keeper looked like he had it covered anyway. But this is good football from us here. Very pleased so far. I can't demand more. I'll shout at them. But yeah, promising signs here. Still very low ratings in the wide areas. Oakran and Cole. Vaughan Marrett and Billy Roast in the middle as well. Quite low ratings. It's definitely areas we need to look at. And trust me, I'm trying between saves and between games. But no one wants to join us. I'm we've been the better team here. Just keep what you're doing and we'll be fine. One player motivated there. Start the second half. Let's see if we can grab an early goal. That'll be nice, wouldn't it? Set the pace for the second half and then hopefully sit back and just defend heroically. See, look, now it's long balls forward. Well, I'm happy to try that. 54 minutes gone and it is still 0-0 here. I'm glad that I changed, you probably noticed in the top left there, I'm glad I changed the responsibility for the opposition tactics because I don't have to keep pressing the make changes button. And here they've made a couple of changes and I was just thinking the same. Let's have a look. Marrett's not having a good game in there, as he says, bringing Christian Law. He can come in. We'll keep that deep line playmaker role on him. Roast. I'm going to take that element, the anchor instruction off of him. I'm going to bring on Harvey. Ockram's not having a good game, is he? So he's actually picked up a bit there. Harvey play out left. No. Dozy. I was tempted to go back to the tiki-taka, but we're playing quite well. I don't want to disrupt that. I'm going to leave it like this for now. Let's say I've got faith in you and make the difference. He's actually motivated, which is good to see. And look, I remember to press the play button this time. So Christian Law is on for new signing Vaughan Marrett, and Ockram's just got injured. So that's forced me into that change I was thinking about. He is off, Harvey is on. Just see if there's a better instruction for him. I didn't think there was. But I have faith in you as well, Rob Harvey. Don't know why, because you've been shocking in the last few games. He's only a young winger. Don't be so harsh, Dan. 70 minutes on the clock. It's still 0-0. This will be quite a solid result for us again if it stays like this. But I'm going to demand more from the players. Looks like we've had a good few chances since we last looked at that. So let's try and keep that up. Just looking at the Nakanyemi is looking tired, but he's got a 7 rating. Do I really want to take him off? In fact, I am going to chuck on Chiedozie for the last 5 minutes here. See if he can come on, force himself into my thoughts for the next starting lineup. I have faith in you. You seem motivated. That's great. Use that motivation and get us a late winner, Chiedozie. 2 minutes left now. It's been a good performance by the looks of it. 5 minutes added on. Mind you, there was that injury. It must have been a lengthy one on Okran. There's only a highlight, isn't there? I hate this. And they're attacking. Here's Ainsworth. I want to look away, but Hyde's taken a shot. What is the keeper doing? Oh, my days. What is the keeper doing? I didn't just dream that, did I? It was hit straight at him. And I swear it went through him, or he just palmed it into the net. Hyde, long range out. What a howler. Right at the end of the game as well, and that is not good for us. That drops us down to 19th and 1 point. That is disappointing because we actually played quite well in that game, and it would have been nice even to hold on for a point to say, oh, in all competitions we're unbeaten in 4 games, but don't be too hard on the team after that. Well, I'll tell you what, keeper, you... Well, speechless really. We'll give it that. I'll keep him motivated. I really want to shout at that keeper though. That was shocking. Absolutely shocking goalkeeping. And that's really annoying because if you look at the league table now, we're a point above the bottom 2. Games are... It's obviously still early in the season, but the games are going by pretty quickly now. We are 12 games in. We've only got 2 wins in them 12 games, and that's poor. That's the joint lowest record in the division. We've got a good few draws in there, which is our saving grace. Because imagine take about 3 draws away there, we'd be bottom of the league. So, yeah, we really need to start picking up. But that being said, 2 wins jumps you up to mid-table. So it's not be all end all at the minute. And if you look at our schedule here and our run of results, that's our first defeat in 3 games. So let's try and go on a bit of a run here. We've got Bath coming up in a couple of games time, and I'll record that one. We'll show all the FA Cup ones, I think, so that will tie into a game with a league game with Havant and Waterlooville as well. That'll be an interesting one. They're 8th, and then we'll see from there. We'll play it by ear, which would be the following episode. But thank you very much for watching. Great to get through in the FA Cup. Disappointing to lose the next league game, and we have to find form in the league, otherwise we could be in an expected relegation scrap. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe on the video and the channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you soon next time on ReCFC.